everyone, this is Sidak Arora, aka That Lost Heart, and welcome you to my first YouTube video ever. First, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, go and subscribe it now and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today, I'm gonna show up my 2025 reads. I've started reading this year. I'm not even a fast reader, not even a slow one, but I'm an intermediate one. Like, I guess. I have read enough books this year according to my reading pace. Guess how many books I read? Guess. Wait, let me tell you. I read 20 books. Yes, I read 20 books this year. Look. Come on, guys. I guess these are enough books for reading beginners to read in much a year. But yeah, I read this many books. 20 books. So the first book that I read this year was The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. So when I was in my 10th, like last year, we have a chapter in our book. If you're a CBSE student, you know we have a chapter of this book in our English NCERT. So when I read that chapter, I felt it very much interesting to read the whole book. I don't know how I got the idea to buy a book because it was so interesting chapter. I was not a reader that time, but I bought this book. I wanted to feel her pain, wanted to know what she went through, so I thought, why not? Just give it a chance. But this book is really very good, very much good. It's a beautifully written memoir by a young girl, Annie Frank. She herself became one of the victims of the Second World War. She was hiding somewhere with her family during the most horrific period of the human history. So it is all about her that period, that when she survived through the most horrific period very much bravely. And if you're a teenager, it's a must-read book. Let me tell you the truth, it made me cry. It's so emotional that I have read 20 books this year, and it was my first book. But till now, it has a very cozy place in my heart because it's a must-read. The second book I read this year was this, Anbarbad by Shobit Narwan aka Shobit Bhaiya. So the author Shobit Narwan is a maths teacher, and I used to study from him in my class 10th. So when my boards were over, so he released the book Anbarbad, in which he has written all about his life, his struggles during the school or college, his hard works, but he never gave up on anything. So it's a must read because it gave me so much strength to overcome my fears in my 11th right now, and I have learned a lot from this book, like a lot. So if you're not even an English reader, it's a book in English, so you can read it so easily, and it's written in very simple language. So if you are not even a reader, give this book a try and you will surely change your mind towards the books. The third book I read this year, let me show you. The Psychology of Money. Oh my god. This year I've read first I've started all with the self-help books, and this book is one of them, my third book so far, and I've ordered it because my parents forced me to. Like when I started reading books, so I was like, why not giving books a try? So I was like, let me explore through online that what book should I read, and I was like, Psychology of Money. My parents were like, get it now. In this book, it's not written how to make money, but somewhere it has written about how to attract money or how to make your personality so that money comes behind you. It's all about that, and it's about the business mind. It's about being confident or how to think when you are a millionaire or billionaire. So yes, if you want to, you can read this, but I felt it a little boring. Everyone of my age could get this. I felt it. Third book was It has so beautiful quotes in it. Like, I was like, man, what are you writing? It's so beautiful. Like, I love this book. I've read many books of Ritvik Singh, and this one is so good. So good, literally. It's a must read. Wow. I loved one quote in this. Like, I love every quote in this, but I have underlined one quote, a little quote. Like, sunsets and self love will save your soul. Oh, it's so pretty and pure. Like, I love sunsets, and I'm a self obsessed person. So, sunset and self love will save your soul. Mind that, girls. The fifth book is again of Ritvik Singh. I don't love you anymore. It has many quotes like warmth, and it's so beautifully written. The next book, Can We Be Strangers Again? If you are already following me on my Instagram, I've already shown that I didn't like this book. Like, I had many much expectations from this book, as its title says, Can We Be Strangers Again? So I thought it would be something, a spicy story, but it was not that. To be very much honest, it's very dramatic, very childish. The writing style is so childish. The storyline is very dramatic because a person is chasing someone, not even chasing someone. I don't know what he is doing. I don't like this book. Like, many people liked it, but I don't like. I felt it so dramatic, so childish. स्टोरी का कोई मतलब बनता नहीं था, to be very much honest. The next is again of Ritvik Singh, Thank You for Leaving, and it's also a beautiful book. And if you are like poem readers or quote readers, if you are heartbroken or given up on your life, you must read this book. It's so beautifully written, and this will surely help you. The next book I read, this is not a book, this is a whole series, and it was a thriller series. It was very much famous on the book talk, A Good Girl Guides to Murder, and it really worth its hype. To be very much honest, it's worth its hype because the pace is so good. In this book, when she chooses a real murder mystery of her own town for her school project, it's very much interesting, yeah. Means it was my first thriller book, and I loved it. I truly loved it. Many of you can relate with me, and I really loved it, yeah. And after that, there are two these books, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. And I loved this book. This book I loved very much. I loved this as well, but I cried in this book so much. If you know the gun scene, I cried very much. Like, I was like, oh my god, I cried very much. I love this series, and it's a must read. I should recommend this to everyone. I have recommended this to everyone, to be very much honest, because it's so good, yaar. The next is again a thriller book, which is The Silent Patient. Do I need to explain my feelings for this book? I don't guess so. This book has my whole heart. Oh my god. I love this book. I love this book. Literally, I love this book. It's a story of a happily married couple. Wife is a professional painter and husband is a photographer. Everything was going well until on a random night, wife shoots her husband 5 times on the head straight. No one knows why she did that. She haven't spoken a single word since that day. It's been 5 years now. It's the best thriller I have ever read. Let me tell you, to be very much honestly, this is the best thriller I've ever read. You can see from my expressions that how much I love this book. I love this book so much. It's a must read. You should try. It's a must read book. Next is a series. A first ever fictional fantasy book. This OG series, the Shatter Me series. And it's so good, to be very much honest. It it was a lengthy series because it has 9 books in it, It took me a little while for reading this book, but it was good. It was good. It was very good. Like, in this book, you will hate the main character. The twist the author brought, like in the first book, everyone was hating the main character. I even it was very much famous on the book talk, and when I started reading this book, I was like, man, how can you just love this character? Everyone was like, oh my god, Aaron Warner, Aaron Warner. I was like, dude, how can you just like someone like Aaron? But bro, oh my god, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I was hating the main character. Oh my god. Uh, the best one. I'll show you the best one. This book is the best one in between all this series. I loved the whole series. I loved every book, but this book has a different fan base. If you know, you really know. I love this book, to be very much honestly. It's a story of a girl having a lethal touch whosoever she touches die. And the story is so wide, so vast that you have to just pick up every point from everywhere to connect it with the whole thing. It's already 19 books and it's time for the last book. I don't have words to explain this book. Never lie. This is my first Frida McFadden book and I loved it. I felt very much similar this to The Silent Patient. I don't know why. You can relate with me. Let me tell you. If you are a reader too, I have a big problem. When I am just reading this book, I would like, I guess this will happen. No, no, no. I guess this will happen. I will ruin my own mind, own mental health until I finish my book. I was like, while I'm just on study. Oh, this character will be this. Oh, this character will be this. Oh my god, girl, just read the book first. I'm always ruining my own mental health just because of the assumptions I make. I can't just think straight for the whole week or a month until I read the whole book, until I get the main point. And that's not that I'm always wrong. Sometimes I am right. So that's why it happens to me every time. And it's a very much creepy story of a married couple who were searching for an apartment for rent, and then they found a big home, like a big home, and they found it of a doctor, a psychotherapist who went disappeared 5 years ago. She just disappeared. She vanished. No one ever finds her till now. And when they were living in that house, they found her tape recordings, and through that, they uncovered the truth that where the doctor have been. So it's a very much creepy story, and this was my all reads of 2025. And now I'm reading this book. Like I'm already on the half of it, but I don't count it in my 2025 reads. I can count because it's today when I'm shooting this video. It's 27 December 2025, and I guess I am going to finish this book in these 3 days or 4 days. So I guess I will I will not count it in my 2025 because this is a whole series. So I would count my this series in 2026 reads. So this is all the wrap, and I loved my 2025 reads. Only one book that I didn't like, but I loved every other book that I read. And these all were these all were the famous book talk books because I was a new reader this year, so I thought why not. So I didn't thought of giving try to new books instead of the famous book talk books. So I thought just buy books that are already famous so that I don't lose my interest in reading. If you get it, that if I read some, if I read any book of my choice and that will not be a good book, so it will just make me. So that's all for this video. If you loved it, please like this video, comment your 2025 reads so we can be friends. And if you read this book, we are already friends, we are besties, you know. And comment section is yours. Like this video, subscribe my YouTube account, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.